Welcome guys. Today I am going to share with teenagers some crucial advice about being in the kitchen, and I am going to talk about also my natural spices as well. Oh, you find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, go that side.
Look at this. Show you. Look at this. Mommy. Look. Papa. Papa.
So, welcome guys. So today we are going to talk about this specific spice over here, on how to use it in the kitchen, and I'm going to take time for any question out there for a teenager who wants to learn how to cook or is interested on upgrading their skills in the cuisine. So first of all, the first tip I have is that you need to be comfortable being in the kitchen, whether at home or whether in the restaurant, and you need to be able
That's a good place.
you need to be able to cook anything of your choice. So I remember when I first started to start cooking, I think I was like 9 years, and one of my cousins came from SA, and then they brought us with my younger sister into the kitchen, and then he told us to cook something for him. Then we were like, but where do I start? I don't know how to cook. And then he taught us something like with a flour, like to make like a soft breakfast porridge with the flour. And then exactly that's what we did, and it was a bit weird because we didn't know anything. We didn't know whether the water was inside, how to add it, how to mix it. We were 0 chances of knowing anything. But because of those certain little mistake, learn from the beginning. Okay guys, give me just a second, I'll be back. Hi guys, I am just quickly setting up so that we can start with our topic. So I'm just getting the stuff we need. So now, welcome guys. So today we are going to talk about teenager learning how to cook and learning how to be comfortable in the kitchen, and then we're also going to talk about using natural spices while you are cooking. So as a teenager, it's very crucial to learn at a young age on how to cook any meal of your choice, because this is going to help you to cook either for your boyfriend or either for your future husband or either for your mom or any family members you have. So the reason why most teenagers don't know how to cook at this moment is because everybody thinks that you can just continue eating at restaurants and continue going out, but that's not going to help you if you are looking for a serious relationship, or if you are looking how will I say, if you are looking for someone to stay with, because not all men or boys prefer to just be eating at restaurants. They also want their person they care about to make them something at home. So teenagers out there, if you're ready to impress, whether your boyfriend, I'm telling you guys, you need to learn how to cook. At least you need to learn how to season a basic chicken. So I am here to help teenagers to learn the skills on how to season their chicken to give it that wonderful taste that they can just not find anywhere, whether they go purchase anything. For instance, when you are cutting an onion to start cooking, first of all, get comfortable doing that, and then the comfortable you get on doing something, it builds confidence and it just makes things easier. So today guys, I am showing teenagers the spice that I use. I'm going to show you the spice I use to season my chicken, to give it just that deep flavorful taste that can just not be replaced. So over here I have my Aidan fruit. Aidan fruit is a very interesting spice. It's known as a dark spice, and it has an interesting flavor that it just deepens into your chicken, and it's just extremely amazing. And I just love how this spice specifically smells. And when it comes like a big leaf. So when I was doing my research and getting this shipped from Africa, just for me to start using this, and then I had to break it down. This spice is extremely delicious, and it's very interesting to use it in your chicken. And it is like a dark spice, and you can also eat it like a snack. This spice over here, it smells very, very, very amazing, and I just love the flavors it gives. So as a teenager who's learning how to cook, first of all, you need to learn the basics of seasonings you want to use for your chicken, because what you are looking for is a very nice taste for whatever you are going to serve. And also, if you have the skills of cooking in your pocket, it's just a very good advantage, and it just gives you an advantage out there to go out there in the world and defend yourself into so many characters out there. And then you don't give your freedom of your stomach to somebody else. You decide what cravings you have and what you want to eat that day. So I'm going to show you guys the knowledge that I know, the knowledge that I know on how to cook rice. So if you're out there really interested to learn, ask any questions you're uncomfortable with, just drop me a message guys, ask me anything. I'll be really, really happy to answer all your questions. And it's extremely important for a teenager to learn how to cook, because you don't know where life can take you or where you can go. So start by cooking light meals at home for your mom. Those little things really to help your mom do some chores at home, they are really, really good into the long run. And then what you can do is always make light meals, like let's say rice with simple chicken. Just get comfortable, and then you will know where things are being placed or how things are going. And also one thing is that you really need to be very careful, because you can burn in the kitchen. Unfortunately, you can burn. Like myself, bad like so many times, but not seriously bad, because that's like really scary. Just like, let's say you hold the pot, that's why you need to be careful, because sometimes you hold the pot and it's hot, and then because our skin are too sensitive, you just go there and you get that burn, and then it discourages a lot of people not to cook again. So guys, don't get discouraged if you're out there in the kitchen trying to learn how to cook. And always when you're slicing like tomatoes or onion, I advise you to use small knives for a beginner. So help out your mom, learn from whoever you can. If you can't, always just come to me, ask me any question on what you are really interested to learn, and also on what video you want me to do next time, so that we can be learning together. And also easy meals you can be doing are like burrito bowls. Burrito bowls are so easy to make. So how to cook your rice, I'm going to show you guys more on how to cook your rice. It's extremely easy to cook your rice. Is you need to start boiling your water. Once your water is boiled, and then you want to put in your rice inside. But look, it's almost like cooking pasta, but with rice is what I do is that with rice to cook it, I add in the oil, I add in the salt, I let the water boil, because I'm not using a rice pot, I'm using the natural way of cooking rice. And then you just put in, don't put in a lot of water, just put in where your rice is under the water, and that helps cook your rice very fast. So now guys, here I'm going to show you the seasoning I use for my delicious, flavorful, natural spice to season my chicken. It is extremely delicious. So what you do with the spices, you put it in this pan, and then you just grill it a little bit on the pan. Let me see if you guys can see the pan, or if you want me to put the camera a little bit like high. Oh, we're gonna cross this like this. Yes, I think this is much better for you guys. Okay, so what you're looking for is to grill this. When you grill this, it just deepens the flavor of the Eden fruit. So a lot of West African countries call this spice differently. Some call this spice as fokote in Cameroon. Nigerians also have a different name they use it, but the fokote is like the traditional name they call this spice. But the common name known is Eden fruit. And don't confuse yourself, because this spice is like a chameleon and it's having so many different names. But one thing they have in common is that it's having a scientific name, which is known as Tetepura teteprela. It is extremely an amazing spice to use in your kitchen. Guys, you should really try this. This is so delicious. It just gives your chicken a homemade meal taste that cannot just be found anywhere, but also no pressure. So now what I'm looking for is just to grill a little bit of this spice, which enlightens the seasoning into this spice. You can also grind it like normally, but I just love grilling this before I can season it in my kitchen, and then it just deepens the flavor of the chicken, guys. It just makes it taste so good and so delicious, guys. I just love how it is, and you can also eat this spice like a snack. It is extremely delicious. So what I'm looking for, you see, when this spice it's a bit enlightened up, it's easier, it breaks very easy, and it becomes like soft, like a very soft candy. But when you have not grilled a little bit, it is so hard. You see, you can even hear it like cracking. You see, it is so hard and so dry, but once you grill it, it becomes so soft, and it just makes it easy. And your kitchen just have that flavorful aroma happening in your kitchen. It is just such a wonderful taste. I just love using this spice, guys. It is extremely amazing. So what I do is I just grill it like for 2 minutes, and then I am going like to grind this. It is just so nice, guys. So I'm going to close this. So now I will just put this inside here, and we're gonna grind this. So I am just using my coffee grinder. Then I'm just gonna transfer this. Then I'm gonna show you guys the powder how it looks. So I'll move this out of our way. So now, see, so this is like the powder of the Aidan fruit. This is the spice you want to use for your chicken to season it. It just deepens the flavor and it makes your chicken taste so good and so delicious, guys. So with this spice you just cannot go wrong at all. It is extremely delicious and full of different flavors. I'm gonna put this here. So now this is how the spice looks like. It's a very dark spice, but it is so delicious and it has so many benefits. And this spice also, it's known, you can also make like a tea out of it. And you can just put a little bit of oil and then just use this as a seasoning for your chicken, and your chicken will just come out tasting so delicious and full of flavors. Myself, I just love using this spice, guys. So if you're out there, guys, trying to learn how to season your chicken, then definitely I'm here to help you guys. But I love using this spice with, it's like I like using it like with the center breast, because the seasoning really goes extremely inside, especially when I'm slicing it into the small slices for a burrito bowl. So if you're a teenager trying to learn on how to cook, I'll advise you to start with light meals to cook, like a burrito bowl or just rice with some egg. And or you can start with just cooking an egg, adding a little bit of tomato, a little bit of onion. Start with the baked seeds and make for yourself a toast. It will just give you that great independence of doing your own food, and then the feeling you get from there, it is just so amazing. And it is just such a wonderful feeling to have, to be able to make like your own food. So start with low key, start with an egg for breakfast. Try out to make breakfast for people at home. So you can just fry your eggs or make like a scrambled egg. That's the basic you can start with. You just take your egg and then you just mix it up and then you put it in a pan, and then you can prepare breakfast for everybody. Then you know you are taking like the baby step. Or you can also try just to buy an avocado. You open it and then you just make an avocado toast. There's so many easy things you can try by cooking, but just go gradually, and this is going to help you a lot. We can also start by, let's say, seasoning your chicken, and then you just cook it. Like yesterday I did a video on how I was teaching how to do a stew. So it was extremely easy. It's just one pan beef stew, and you can have it like with anything, with rice, with couscous, anything of your choice, and it's extremely, guys, delicious. So guys, those are the tips I wanted to share with you guys today. If you're a teenager out there trying to learn how to cook, don't be discouraged. If you have any questions for me, just drop a question and I'll be gladly to assist, and I'll be happy also to help out. So don't be alone there trying to figure out things, you don't know where to start. I am here, guys. So today I just wanted to share with you guys that little advice. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to cook, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a burrito bowl, an easy fast burrito bowl. So guys, get ready, because tomorrow we are teaching you, or I am teaching you, how to make a burrito bowl. Very easy, very fast, and you can make it at your own space without depending on your mom to cook for you, because now it's time for you to start cooking. So guys, see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Ciao ciao, take care, bye bye.